Dr. Doty and I started Green Country Psychology back in 2018 with the hope and the dream of bringing a practice to the Tulsa area that could provide excellent psychological care to the people of this great state. And some of the things that I think really kind of make us distinct or set us apart is that in addition to priding ourselves on excellence, we also tend to focus on three things, and they're kind of encapsulated in these three words of intentional, present, and connected.
Being intentional means having a reason for being together, being guided in an expert way. We think our experience and our expertise will help provide some framework to the work that we do together, and so we intentionally get to know you, we intentionally ask questions, we are intentionally curious, and the same goes for what we want to help you develop in your life.
Number two is present, that we believe that the primary driver of change in a human's life is the relationships that they develop. And so our providers here at Green Country are going to focus on being present with you in the room during that 60-minute clinical interview or the 60-minute psychotherapy session, again, in a way that will make it feel as though you've been heard and really understood by the professional that you're working with.
And being connected. We think there's a lot of power in being connected with one another. The relationships we have in our lives are all about quality of connection, and a lot of times we want to offer you a model of what quality and healthy relationships can look like. And of course, we want that to be a part of what you take with you. You may be aware that many mental health practices in town and many mental health providers have wait lists, which is a challenging thing for our field. There sometimes are not enough providers for us to be able to provide enough service to the community, but we are trying to be as timely and as intentional as we can about offering the services to you in an accessible way. The services that we offer fall into two general categories. We're experts in therapy, and we're experts at psychological evaluation. For therapy, we work with kids, teenagers, adults, couples, families, and we're very proud to offer group therapy services. We're excited about some groups that we're putting out there, and we hope that you consider those. We also offer psychological evaluations, and that's going to be another introduction that we hope if you are interested in a psychological evaluation, we want you to take a look and learn as much as you can about how we provide that service and how to get started with it.
Hello, my name's Rebecca Hurst. I'm a psychologist. I'm a counseling psychologist by training, and that means that I really enjoy working with folks at different life stages and with different identities.
I'm Dr. Victoria Tracy, and I'm a clinical child psychologist with a specialty in neurodevelopmental and neuropsychological conditions. So I primarily focus on evaluations with children, anywhere from the ages of 2 up through 18 and sometimes older.
Hi, I'm Dr. Amber Nipper. I'm a neurodiversity affirming licensed clinical psychologist. I focus on empowering ADHD and autistic children and adults through comprehensive evaluation and therapy. I want to help clients identify their strengths as well as navigate their challenges to make daily life a little bit less stressful.
My approach to therapy and what I believe about therapy is that everyone has the capacity for positive change and growth in their lives. And I really work to create a therapy relationship that honors that and creates the environment for you to reflect inward about what you need in your life.
I try to bring fun and humor into everything that I do, and my goal is to make sure that everyone who leaves my office feels safe, heard, and validated.
Evaluate conditions that affect children's ability to learn and function well in school. So these might be things like ADHD and autism.
If you come into therapy with me, what you will experience is initially I'm going to be very curious about you and what you're experiencing. And what we'll do is we'll work together to identify some goals that you'd like to focus on in therapy. And those may change over time as we work together, but I think it's good to get a sense of what you are considering to be the issue and what you would like to work toward in therapy.
In listening to you, I'm hoping that you will feel cared for and heard and validated. But in the process, I'm able to take what you're telling me and to analyze that information in my own life, in my experiences, my training, and provide new insight into your life and how you may have gotten to the place where you are, and maybe some ways to try to help you move forward in your life.
Green Country Psychology is a really special place to be. We really focus on reducing all of the barriers that we can to help get you the services and support that you need. Our providers here, we focus on what are your strengths and what are the challenges that are unique to you. We really try and tailor your services and your therapy to help support you and give you the resources that you need.